I started decorating my office, and one of the elements I want to include in that is a magnetic chalkboard. So I've bought a piece of steel that I'm going to cut in half, and then I got these pieces of chair rail from Home Depot that I'm going to turn into a frame and then stain up. So I'm going to start by cutting these up and gluing them, and then I will paint the steel with some chalkboard paint. So I've done my corner glue up, but this 45-degree corner glue up is a edge grain to edge grain. It's not a very strong glue point, and I don't want to put screws in it just because I don't think they look as nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a key out of the corner, and it's going to put a piece of wood that's going to bridge them together, and it just has a bit of a nicer look, and it strengthens the corner glue joint. So I'm going to do that. I have these assortment of little tiny cutoff pieces, and unfortunately only these very small pieces of cherry work for what I need, and that really only fits 2 corners. So I'm going to have to cut a small piece, which is scary, or maybe sand one of these pieces down. I'm not too sure, but take a look. This is my favorite type of wood. This is Purple Heart. It's so pretty. This is just naturally that color, which is really cool. But anyway, so yeah, I need to find 2 more corner pieces, but and then I can glue this up. The last glue up I'm going to do is I want to put this like little tray for chalk to sit on, but it needs to stick up a little bit. So I'm going to pop these guys on either side and then stick a brad nail in it. My frame is all finished, stained up, and clear coated. The clear coat I used, unfortunately, dried a little cloudier than I expected, which was a bit of a bummer. So this has a cloudy finish on it, and for right now, I'm okay with that. If it bums me out later, I'll change it, but for now we're good. So now I'm going to measure out the metal that I got. I want this chalkboard to be magnetic, So I got a sheet of metal. I got this at the local building center, and it comes pre-primed, which is nice, so it doesn't have an oil finish. And it's 3 feet by 8 feet. There you have it. There's my chalkboard finished, and it's magnetic, which is perfect for what I am going to be using it for here in my office. The last thing I'm going to do is condition it. My sister was telling me that when you make your own chalkboard, you should condition it or season it. So it's just rubbing the chalk across like this. And apparently that makes it so that when you write on it, it doesn't leave the imprint of what you've written on the board. So I'm going to season this up and have it all ready to go. And then it'll be all nice and finished. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. The next episode is going to be bringing my whole office together. Thanks for watching.